Welcome back to some more minor league esports action presented by APM Music. Let's get straight into it. Notorious, what are our lineups?
All right, today we have the Tyrants facing the Bulls in a 3s FL match. For the Tyrants, they're 6-4, sitting at +7 on the average in 5th place. The Bulls are 7-3, sitting also at +7 goal average at 3rd place. The Tyrants are going to be running Trash Panda at a 10 Sal, Bacham at a 8.5, and Senior Flip Flop at a 5. Bulls are running Swanson with a 9.5, Tastrip at 7.5, and Carshall at a 5.0.
Yeah, and looking at the MVPR, average MVPR of the players, I'm looking at Tyrants right now, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, looking at Tyrants, we have Trash Panda. Their average, and this is in 3s if I'm correct, is a 2.26. A 2, anything over a 2 in a 3s match is pretty good. I don't know if anybody realizes, that's some pretty good stats right there. Their record, Trash Panda specifically, is 12-8, so doing very good this season. Very good in, I guess that would probably just be this season. Is that your understanding, Notorious?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing in their records, that may be some of their scrims, but nonetheless, performing well, doing well this season. Looks like all around it's going to be a pretty close match. Looking at statistics here, the only one who has not played yet this season would be Carshall. So Carshall coming in for their first series of this season, and it's straight onto the stream.
Yep. Straight onto the stream. We are starting to get some green lights from production, but we are not quite to all the green lights. We looking again, just a little reminder on the lineups. We've got Tyrants with Trash Panda, Bacham, Senior Flip Flop, Bulls with Swanson, Tastrip, and Carshall. These are FL. Are Notorious, what league are you in?
I'm in ACAD, so I'm an AL player.
So you don't know these guys as well as I do. I know them fairly well as a Foundation player myself. They are very, very good players. Senior Flip Flop, one of my favorite in the lineup tonight. Trash Panda as well. I don't know if many remember this. Trash Panda was on the Pandas team. Can we just... Way to make it confusing, Trash Panda. Thank you a lot. Anyways, to move on, we got Tastrip, another great player. This match, it's going to be close. It's going to be close, Notorious.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I had the chance to meet some of the guys at Worlds. It was a great time. Actually spent some time chatting with Trash Panda. Seems like a really great guy. I haven't got to see him play yet, though, so I'm excited to see this match. All
right, speaking of seeing them playing, we're going right into this match. On kickoff, we will have Carshall and Trash Panda. We'll see if we have any cheaters. We do. We have Tastrip coming up, ready to try and receive the ball. Not quite able to. It gets sent over to the side. Bachel meeting Tastrip over on the Bull side. Swanson now carrying it all the way over to the Tyrants, looking for a teammate mid, not able to find anybody. Carshall is going to keep Bulls on offense. Is this what you're looking for an interesting game, Notorious? You think a lot of offensive pressure from Bulls, or do you think Tyrants are going to have any offensive pressure as well?
I think it's a little too early to see coming out. The Bulls are going really aggressive with this, but they have to be careful, keep their rotations on. If not, they'll get caught out, because we know that the Tyrants will capitalize. If they don't keep on rotation and keep those plays going. Trash Panda with a flick here. It's going to go up and over, and he gets the read and sends it past the last of the Bulls defenders to score and open up the series and open up game 1.
Yeah, this is not exactly what I was expecting. We're almost a full minute into this, and it seemed like the ball was on Tyrant side the entire time. The Bulls had great possession. Then out of nowhere, the amazing Trash Panda puts it straight into the Bulls net. So not exactly what I was expecting. That being said, here's Trash Panda again looking for a shot. It's on, but Tastrip is going to knock it away before it gets near the goal. Swanson trying to meet Senior Flip Flop mid, not quite able to. Here's Tastrip though playing defense against, but he gets bumped out of the way by Trash Panda. Trash Panda being a monster this match, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and I think that's good to see coming out. A good landing, good bump. Bulls got to be careful, sitting right in the middle of the net, just planted on their feet, can't get up, doesn't see the bump coming in off the wall, and it's a 2-0 early lead for the Tyrants. 3 minutes 45 seconds left as we see the ball go back to the Bulls end again. They're trying to push it out, but Senior Flip-Flop is going to be there to meet it. Doesn't get the touch up in the corner, but does get a bump. Swanson's going to try and clear it out for the Bulls. Bacham meets him there and gets another bump. The Tyrants coming out heavy with these bumps here against the Bulls. Basically sawing off their horns against them. If they can keep this up, what can the Bulls?
Yeah, the Bulls are doing whatever they can now. They started off being massively on offense, but Tyrants took that time where the Bulls were on offense. A little bit of a miss there from Tastrick, but Swanson's going to get it over to the Tyrant side. Tyrants took that time. Almost a shot from Swanson. Very well done save by Senior, I think is who that went to. But, man, if I can get back to what I'm saying, I keep having to interrupt myself because so much is happening from the Bulls because they are finally starting to come back and put so much pressure on. Bacham, though, here to get the clear. Tastrip there to meet him. Is this what we want to see from the Bulls, Notorious?
Yes, but we definitely want to see more of those shots going on net. They're pinging those sidebars a lot. That one going across, just not really maintaining any possession, any shots on net. They only have one to their name so far, and that would be Swanson with the one shot on net. Nothing else really going for him other than one save on Tastrip's side. But as I say that, Swanson coming in with another shot on net with the beautiful pass here off the corner from Tastrip, and just gets it right over Senior into the net. Trash Panda can't get there quick enough, and we have a close game, 1 goal difference with 2:16 left in the first. I don't even know what to say here. I guess it's Caster's curse yet again.
Yeah, this is definitely a match we want to see. Definitely want it to be a 1-point difference. That makes the game so much more interesting. And that is exactly what this game is beginning to be. We saw at the beginning the Bulls absolutely coming out on offense, keeping the pressure on. Then they slowed down a little bit. Tyrants got 2 shots on them, and Bulls now have the momentum from that one shot. Let's see if Swanson can make a save here. He can. Trash Panda with the shot. Here's Tastrip to knock it back over to the Tyrant side, but this is exactly the Bulls that we wanted to see. Coming out of the second half of the game, definitely starting to bring it back, and a little bit of an own goal there by Trash Panda, but good job to Swanson putting it where he put it.
Yeah, and what you're seeing here is the Bulls are now coming out with those demos. They're getting the bumps on the back line. They're getting the demos, and that's opening up the net for them. They tie it up with 1:30 left in game 1. Can they keep up the pressure, though, or are the Tyrants going to come back and start getting those demos of their own again? There's a little bit of a touch to midfield, passing it to the Bulls, though not what they want. It goes off the backboard. There's another bump, but blocking there and save it. Let's see what happens here. Tastrip going to send it back into the Tyrants end, but Trash Panda's up. He gets the touch around. Does it go in? It does, with a wonderful, just light touch over to the left to get it around the last Bulls defender, and it just goes right into the top of the net. Well played, nice aerial play, and one thing I've noticed from this league, if you can get those aerial plays on, not many people are able to defend them.
Yeah, Trash Panda definitely there, knowing exactly what they needed to do, to keep it interesting, and someone else keeping it interesting is Tastrip with a little bit of a cheat goal here.
Yeah, it was a wonderful touch. Trash Panda just couldn't get on it. Thought he hit his third defender there in time, but he could not get there. So now we are all tied up again at 1 minute left. High scoring game. Senior Flip-Flop's going to bang it down to the Bulls end. Carshall's up, can't get the touch. Tastrip's going to be there, but Senior Flip-Flop can't meet him for the 50. Tastrip's going to take it back to the back wall of the Tyrants. Trashman is there. He goes off the wall trying to get a touch out. He does. Can the Bulls meet him there? No, Bachman's going to keep the pressure on, but Swanson sends it back out to midfield. Senior Flip-Flop's going to come in for the touch. Tastrip is there. Trash Panda's ready for the redirect, and he gets it right into the back of the net. What a wonderful play, recognizing there's no one there to protect it. Taz sends it right to him. Carshall turned the wrong way, and it's just right in.
a little bit about Trash Panda. First of all, they have been the carry for Tyrants here. They have 3 goals on themselves already and an assist, so they have had a hand on every goal made by the Tyrants tonight. Trash Panda, they are a 10 salary. He is he's about to make another goal. Maybe not. All right, Trash Panda is a 10 salary, the only 10 salary on the field right now. I don't know what else to say. Just he's an amazing guy. If you've ever met him, this is Foundation League. Everybody loves each other, me including, loving everybody. And with 8 seconds left, let's see if he can get another goal.
And that will be another one. 5 seconds left, 2 goals. You can pretty much chalk this one up to a Tyrants win early. Now, we saw a little bit of aggression come out of the Bulls. They started getting demos, opening up the net, and then it just seems like they laid off of them, and the Tyrants took that aggression right back, started getting bumps and demos of their own again, and the Bulls just can't keep up with it. So you have to ask here, with this first game going down as a win for the Tyrants in a 5-3 game, what do the Bulls need to sit there and do in this pregame lobby for game number 2? And it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a server reset quickly. So
yeah,
they have a little bit more time. What do you think they're going to do with it here, Bear?
With a little bit more time, they're definitely going to take their time and think about what's happened. Tyrants definitely, it was a close match. The score kind of leads a little bit off there. Trash Panda with the carry, but they just got those 2 extra goals almost immediately. Not much you can do about it. And that was just the difference.
Yeah, we're seeing here. Give us just a minute, y'all. We're trying to get set up, having a server reset. Somebody might have been having some technical issues here, so we're going to get it all reset, and we'll be on with game number 2. Now, after seeing that first one, Bear, who do you think is going to pick it up and take this? Do you think the Tyrants are going to go all the way, or do you think the Bulls are going to come back and fight for this series?
I think the Bulls, with the horns that they have, are not going to let the Tyrants get away with a win like that. Knowing a lot of the players personally, I have a good feeling that Bulls are still in this. I think that this next couple of matches we're going to watch, they're going to be very close. I don't know if I've got any hot takes for you at the moment, but yeah, we're just trying to see what's going to happen. I think the Bulls have a good chance still. I do. I think the Bulls definitely still have a good chance.
Okay, looks like we're going to hop into a little bit of a test lobby here. Just make sure everybody is good and running well. We don't want any advantage either way. So we're going to let everybody test it out, and we'll be here to talk to y'all. So, hey, chat, who do y'all think is going to take this series? I want to see some of y'all's answers here.
I don't know about you, Notorious. I'm having a few technical difficulties myself with the server, but we are definitely about to get into it.
Okay, I got into it myself, so...
It's just me. It's always just... No. Let's see. Did you see anything from... We see some Tyrants in the chat. Let's go, Tyrants. Somebody's calling you out specifically, wanting
There's
to talk to you, the
Oddfellow.
Notorious
What's up,
Mustache.
Oddfellow? Yeah. Yeah, if you look back at our Discord, Bear, you'll be able to see the lobby info. It did get changed up for a test lobby. So, sorry everybody, we will be back on with the games as quick as we can, but we are still here. I'm seeing more Tyrants. Where are the Bulls fans at? I want to see some people coming in for the Bulls. We want to have both of y'all here. There we go. There's some Bulls people. What's going on, Colts? I see you there. Terms, I see you. Goosen with Tyrants. Pharaohs with Tyrants. Okay. Looks like we got a little bit of both in here now. So, have you gotten to play against either of these teams yet, Bear?
I have done some scrims with some of these teams. Both very, very nice teams. definitely could see us scrimming some more in the future.
Yeah.
That being said, Trash Panda for Tyrants definitely a hard person to beat. So as much as I want to go for the Bulls, I think that Tyrants also have a good chance here. I'm still 50-50 on Notorious. I'm still 50-50.
Yeah, I got to give it some more time. We're only one game into a 5-game series. And for those of y'all that don't know, in MLE, you play all 5 no matter what. The series win does matter, but so does game wins when it comes down to playoff status and division status. Right now, I believe it is the Bulls are sitting first in their division, and the Tyrants are sitting second. So, we'll see where they come out of it with this. Who knows? Will it change up division standings? Will it not? Each of them still fighting for that number 1 spot, trying to secure that playoff position.
All right, I am finally in, and sadly enough, I was the one we were waiting on. But it's okay. We are about to go in to match number 2 of a 5-series match. What are you looking for at this game, Notorious?
What am I looking for? Out of this one, I want to see some more team plays come out of the Bulls. I want to see some more of that aggression, even if it's just those demo plays to open up the net. I want to see more of that aggression, more of those team plays, because we haven't really seen it come out of them yet. Swanson really carried all their shots and their goals in that first one. So I want to see more like that corner pass that came out of Taz to Swanson, things like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, that we see that, and it could definitely be in the Bulls' favor. What do you need to see on the Tyrant side to keep their lead going, though, Notorious? I think they're being very aggressive. Do they just need to keep that up to keep the lead?
Well, it looks like right now they have a pretty good setup going. Trash Panda being their shooter, being their one man. Bacham kind of playing that mid, and Senior Flip Flop being their third man, playing that defense. It's working well for them now. And you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So why not keep it going until something else comes out? Now, we saw it happen when the Bulls started getting those demos on the back line. They got a little flustered there. They couldn't really get the defense going. But I think as long as they can rotate around that and keep up the aggression, they will be fine here.
Yeah, on kickoff, we already see Bulls trying to play offensively immediately. Trash Panda, though, with the ball, and we have learned from game 1 that is dangerous. Swanson here now. Taz Strip trying to keep the ball away from their net. Swanson looking for a hit, not quite able to. Carshall's going to get it, though. Here's Taz Strip against Bacham. Bachem's going to win. Trash Panda for the shot, not quite able to connect, but Senior Flip Flop there to follow it up.
Yeah, we're just seeing the much better rotation coming out of the Tyrants right now. You're seeing that 1-2-3 going in, and Senior Flip Flop is that 3-man recognizing the open net, pushing up while his teammates are rotating back, and sinks it right in to take the lead in game number 2.
Absolutely, though, we say that, but Carshall, the 5 South for the Bulls, already almost putting a shot on. It will be saved by Trash Panda, it looks like. Again, Trash Panda is the dangerous player that Bulls have to watch out for going against this Tyrants team. Here's Carshall again, Taz Strip, not quite able to connect because Trash Panda is there to block him. Swanson going back with Taz Strip trying to 50. Swanson's going to be there. Senior Flip Flop up for the shot. Bacham and Senior both just missing. Carshall with a nice clear away.
Yeah, and the Tyrants have to be careful that they don't keep doing those double commits, because eventually the Bulls will capitalize on one of those. And we saw a little bit in the net of a team bump before that the Bulls almost capitalized on also. So I say their rotations are going well, but they got to pay attention where their teammates are. Otherwise, it's going to open up a lot of opportunity for the Bulls. And as I say that, Bachman's taking it down to the Bulls' end. Senior Flip Flop right behind him, but gets demo. Trash Panda going to go for the bump. Doesn't get it. Misses the ball up in the air, but Bachman's there to back him up. He's going to take a chip over, and Tastrick can't get to it. Trash Panda yet again sinking it into that bottom corner. just securing the shot with a wonderful cut off the wall, recognizing he has him beat, and sinks it in the back of the net with 3:20 left in game number 2.
Absolutely. We are seeing more of the same with Trash Panda absolutely being able to dominate the competition. Trash Panda, again, I think I mentioned earlier, the only Tinsal in the lobby or on the field tonight. So, you know, is that the difference? Is it come down to the fact that Trash Panda may just be better, or do you think that there's some other factors why this Tyrants team is able to keep a lead going?
I don't think it's just that. I think it's the factor of the aggression. You see the bump attempt coming out there, just shaking up the defense from the Bulls. Trash Panda able to score it in again. Occam's just keeping that pressure on, and yet again, perfectly placed out of the defender's hands. You got to say there, stay a little bit more back post. Maybe you get it, maybe you don't. But we're just still seeing that solid rotation coming out of the Tyrants that we're not seeing out of the Bulls. And I don't think it's that one player difference. Yeah, that can do a lot. But if you're playing as a team, you can take out one player all day long.
Absolutely, and that is exactly what we need to see from the Bulls, is we need to see them play as a team. Here's Swanson trying to get the ball, trying to get the Bulls on offense, because we know that the Bulls, once they get that momentum going, it is almost impossible to stop. And Tastrip to get the momentum rolling with a pass from Carshall from the corner.
Yeah, Trash Panda just couldn't get the read on it, and Tastrip is ready to sink it right into the back of the net. Nobody else goes up thinking Trash Panda has the touch, and when it goes down, it just sinks right in. But it's still a 2-goal lead for the Tyrants, and as I say that, a nice chip around, but not the touch they really wanted to get it past to their teammates. It's a one-on-one situation here, but the Bulls don't follow it. They give the ball right back to the Tyrants. Gotta say, you don't want to give them time, because when they have time is when they've been mounting this humongous offensive pressure. And no matter how big a Bull is, when you have pressure coming this heavy, it's hard to stop.
Absolutely. That pressure is starting to get stopped. Never mind, we just see Trash Panda getting it past all 3 defenders. Swanson, though, able to rotate back quickly, gets it past the 2 defenders on Tyrants. Tastrip trying to finish it up, but he's going to go a little high. Swanson to back him up, not quite able to connect with the ball. Carshall, same. Trash Panda to knock it into the Bulls' corner. Tastrip here to play a little bit of defense. It gets knocked over into the other Bulls' corner. Swanson sitting here waiting on the read. There he is. Trash Panda, though, ready to receive. Carshall's going to knock it away before Trash Panda can do any dangerous moves that we know he's capable of.
Yeah, and there we see a double commit coming out of the Bulls. It just barely goes wide. Can't capitalize on it, but still that pressure coming out of the double commit. And we see a little bit of more pressure going back the other way. Bachum's going to try and get a flip over. He does get it over Tastrip on the 50. Trash Panda was up, and nobody can read the touch. That's going to be a 4-1 lead in game number 2 for the Tyrants. Again, Trash Panda just being faster in the air. So that's one of those points. If you're going to let him do that, he's going to keep sinking it. He's getting some powerful shots. So you have to say, for the Bulls, how do they stop him? How do they shut him down? Do they need to get demos? Do they need to challenge him faster? What do they have to do here?
Yeah, definitely a good question. We are seeing the Bulls just trying to get that momentum going. They do have a point on the board from Tastrip. Tastrip, we are relying on you to keep the momentum going, because it's looking like it's starting to die. Trash Panda, it's so hard to play against him because he is such a dominator on the field. Here's Swanson, though, trying to carry the ball up. Trash Panda there to knock it away. Tastrip up to meet Bachum. He is going to beat Bachum. Here's Senior Flip-Flop, though, ready for the touch. Not quite able to get it. Swanson trying to get it mid before Bachum's there, but Bachum will be there. Tastrip, and that is the end of game 2.
Yeah, and what we're seeing again, Trash Panda coming out and sinking those shots. You see a total of 6 shots from the Tyrants. 4 of those going in, only 3 shots for the Bulls.
Yeah, not what you want to see if you are a Bulls fan. You definitely want to see more shots from your team. You definitely want to see some more aggression, but also somebody's got to do something about Trash Panda. We see Trash Panda has more shots. Oh, sorry, one less shot than everybody else on the board. He's got 4 in the total of everybody else's 5. So somebody's got to do something about Trash Panda. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think for the Bulls here, they've got to meet him in the air. They've got to shut him down in the air, because if not, he's just sinking it into the back of their net. He's placing it on them so well, getting those slots in, just beating them out to these challenges. If they keep letting them do that, they put themselves in those 2v3, 3v1 situations that you really don't want to be in, especially when you start getting low boosts and the Tyrants start getting those demos. There's nothing you can really do to stop them. So as the Bulls, you've really got to shut him down in the air, challenge those 50s, don't let them have all the time you want with the ball, and see if it changes their gameplay at all. But will they change it coming out? We don't know. We're here to see in game number 3.
Game number 3 getting kicked off with Karshal and Bockham. It's going to go over to the Bulls corner, but it looks like Swanson's going to be there to pick it up. Trash Panda trying to read something, but not quite able to. But Senior Flip Flop is there to keep anything from happening. Bockham with the touch. It gets saved by Swanson. With those rotations like that, the Bulls definitely still have a chance here. Tastrip with a little bit of a pinch. Swanson's up, trying to keep the ball moving towards the Tyrants. Here's Karshal now hitting it with it being on par, but Trash Panda's going to knock it away before anything happens. Swanson, though, keeping Bulls on offense here with a little bit of a 1-2 combo, looking for Tastrip mid, but not quite able to connect. Karshal to knock it away from Bockham. Trash Panda, though, is going to be ready mid to receive Swanson's hit.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more of those early challenges coming out of the Bulls here, and you can see the amount of pressure it's allowing them to build, the amount of boost steals, the amount of shots going towards the net already, tying what they had last game each. They already have 3, the Tyrants only having 2. So you've got to say they came out, they must have changed something here. We're seeing a lot better rotation, a lot more challenges. They're not letting Trash Panda have time in the air. And will that get in his head? Is he going to get a little flustered? As we see Senor Flip Flop going for a shot, Bockham can't send it in off the post, and the Bulls are going to take possession. But there's a team bump. Trash Panda is going to get the 50 going his way. He's going to take some control of the ball, tries to get it around Karshal, but Karshal stuffs the shot up and tries to get it clear out of the corner. He's going to send it right out for Swanson. Swanson sending it down to the Bulls' end. It pops up in midfield. Tastrip is up, but he can't sink it in the back of the net. And now Trash Panda trying to push it out. Low boost. Senor Flip Flop going to take it for him, and Trash Panda gets demoed. So 2v3 situation, but the Tyrants are still holding that aggressive pressure.
Absolutely. Here is that aggressive pressure the Tyrants are holding, and Trash Panda with a shot, a little bit of a assist from Senior Flip Flop. And Senior Flip Flop might have actually been the MVP of that play. Gets the hit to the backboard and then knocks both of the defenders away where they can't do anything. So even our 5 South Senior Flip Flop is able to do something here on the Tyrants team.
Yeah, and we're definitely seeing a lot better play out of the Bulls, though. See here, Bulls going up early, getting the challenge. It's on net. Can Trash Panda get there? He can. With no boost left in the tank, he gets the corner, but Swanson's up, and he sends it right up and over the Tyrants defenders. Nice little chip play here. This gets the second touch that he needs to send it right over Senor Flip Flop into the back of the net before Bockham can get there.
Definitely Swanson trying to make sure that this match stays interesting. We still have 2 more games after this game to be played in the series, and Swanson that boards who gets the series win, and Trash Panda is going to get a shot there.
Yeah, Trash Panda recognizing the double commit with a double whiff here. Goes for the 50, but Tastrip just doesn't get a touch, and it goes right into the back of their net, and that's where you got to say, Bulls, watch out for the double commits.
Definitely. If they can get on those double commits and make sure that Tyrants pay for them, there's not much Tyrants can do about it. Tyrants definitely double committing more than you think a team would, with the fact that they have won with high stats as they have. But Bulls themselves have had a few double commits themselves, so you know, it comes down to who's going to compromise on them. And Trash Panda so far has been the person to compromise or to take advantage of them.
Yeah, and there we see Senor flip-flop going with a little chip touch, noticing that the Bulls didn't really take the possession of it. Gets the pressure. Swanson jumps on top of his teammate yet again, and Senor capitalizes, makes it a 2-goal lead with 2 minutes left in game number 3.
Yes, 2 minutes left. Here we are, Tyrants 3-1. Here's Tastrip, though, trying to get the Bulls a little extra chance. Senior flip-flop with the save. Tastrip in the corner. Swanson getting a little chip towards mid. Carshall ready, but it's going to get knocked away by Trash Panda before anybody can do anything.
Yes, Senor flip-flop trying to get a touch there. Doesn't get it, but Bockham follows him up. It's going to come into the midfield for Trash Panda. Can he get the touch? He does get it over, but Swanson's there for a save, but that's another double commit. Nobody from the Tyrants there to follow it up, though. There's another whiff from Swanson. It looks like it's going to get cleared back to Trash Panda. He's going to go for a controlled touch here. Does get it under on a 50. Going to try and touch it in, but Swanson's there with another good 50. Bockham sending it back into the midfield, but the Bulls clear it out, and that's an open net. Tastrip can't get enough power on the shot to get it in there, but does get a bump on Trash Panda, opening up a little bit of pressure for his team. It's like Tastrip's going to go for another 50, doesn't get it. Bockham, Trash Panda right on top of each other. Trash Panda takes the touch, but Swanson meets him there, recognizing that he doesn't have the most momentum to go with that ball. Marshall's going to take it back into the midfield, but Bockham is up, doesn't get the touch. It drops in front of the net, but nobody can finish it. Trash Panda is going to try and get a 50 here, but gets beat out by Swanson. Flip-flop's going to have to save him here. Another double commit, but it goes in the way of the Tyrants.
Yeah, Tyrants definitely making the absolute most out of this game with the aggression they're putting forward. Here's Swanson. Gets demoed by Bockham before he can do anything with the ball. Tastrip to go up and try and do something. Not sure exactly what was going on there in the Tyrants' minds. Carshall got a good hit. Bockham, not the hit he would have preferred, I'm sure. And the score is now 3-2 with 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it looks like Trash Panda just didn't have enough boost to go for it. Bockham thought he had it, just gets an unlucky touch off the front of his car that continues into the net, gives it enough power to just stay away from Trash Panda. And as we see here, another double commit coming out of the Bulls. Is that going to cost them on this shot? They need 1 goal with 5 seconds remaining. Can they get it right here? Swanson's going to send it just wide, and now they got to keep it up or they go down. And the Tyrants are going to take the series right there with a 3-2 win. As we know, these next 2 games still matter, but much better coming out of the Bulls that game. Much better game. They had a total of 7 shots, but Tyrants still coming out with more shots. You got 6 from Trash Panda alone, a 9 total on their team. So the Bulls keep that up here, Bear, or what do they do?
The Bulls are going to have to figure something out. Definitely played a lot better that game. Even though one of those shots may not have been as planned as Tyrants want to admit to, the Bulls got one of those a little bit free there. But Bulls definitely playing better. We need to see something different out of the Bulls if we want the Bulls to doubles. If we want to see the Bulls make a difference in games 4 and 5, get some wins there, we're gonna have to see some changes. Tyrants, just keep doing what you're doing. That's all you can say for Tyrants. I think I might have a hot take for you. I think the Tyrants might win this just a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like they already have, but will they go 5-0, or will the Bulls fight back and take 2 games back against them? What we've seen so far, they've got to do something. They've got to shut down the Tyrants' offensive pressure, because so far they have not been able to do that whatsoever. The Tyrants, no matter what the Bulls do, continue to score. So are the Bulls going to come out charging, or are the Tyrants going to sink their teeth in and shut this down 5-0? That we're waiting to see.
Yeah, I definitely didn't cheat with my hot take there, the Tyrants, I said the Tyrants would win, and now look at the stats that are showing on your screen. It does show 3 wins to the Tyrants. There's a reason I said that before the game started. I am the predictor. Anyways, going on to game 4, Bulls playing a lot of defense. Plenty of stuff going on here. Taz strip, knocking it over to the Tyrant side. Bulls trying to play offense. They're kind of stuck on defense right now.
Yeah, and that was a wonderful 50 coming out of the Tyrants there in the Bulls end, and a nice pinch out from the Bulls trying to send it back, but Trash Panda gets the touch up and over the Bulls player. There's another jump. Bachum's going to get it over. It's going to roll up in front of the net. Can anyone get there? Yes, Swanson gets there just in time to stop Trash Panda from sending that in. That's going to come right back down to Senior Flip-Flop, though. He sends it to the top right, and it just goes off the crossbar. Bachum's going to follow this touch from the Bulls up, but nobody's there to secure it. Trash Panda trying to get a touch, but it goes back to his own end. Now we have a double commit coming out of the Tyrants. Can the Bulls capitalize? Taz strip sends it over. Swanson's going to challenge in the corner. There's a demo. Does it go in? It does. Swanson finally gets the shot in the back of the net, and I believe that is the first time that the Bulls have opened up the scoring line. Am I correct there, Bear?
I think you are. The first time they opened up the scoring line, and also the first time they've had a lead. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. I think that I think the Bulls might have a chance. My money's on the Bulls now for these last 2 games. No. Let's see. We've got Bachum here, though, playing a lot of offense. Here he is to Trash Panda with a little bit of a backflip. Yeah, not what you want to see there. Taz trip to carry it to the Tyrant side. Tyrant's starting to fall apart a little bit. Not the same Tyrants we've seen these last 3 games.
Yeah, but there was a misrotation. They weren't really there. Luckily, it wasn't on net hard enough to capitalize from Trash Panda, but I'm about to start calling you Senor Flip-Flop, the way you flip-flopping with these predictions here. We're starting to see some crazy stuff coming out of the Bulls, though. I love what I'm seeing here. A lot more aggression. There you see another bump coming out of Swanson, and he's opening up their play a lot. Getting those bumps, getting those demos, and there we see an early shot coming out for Carshall. It's just barely saved by Senor Flip-Flop, and he is up at Bachum. Beats him in the air to that ball. That's going to go across, but Swanson's not there to play it. Trash Panda going to try and play this, but Swanson's up early. It's going to be on net. Can Bachum save it? No, he can't. And the Bulls come out charging. They go up 2-0. The Bulls in red fighting against the Tyrants, saying that is not how we're going to go out tonight. We are taking these games. Y'all are going to have to try harder than that.
That is absolutely the truth. This is a complete side note, has nothing to do with the game. I don't know if anybody else has ever noticed this. Where the ball sits on this map is a painting of the ball itself. Anyways, going back to the game, Bulls trying to prove me right with my prediction that definitely wasn't based on the first goal of the game. Trash Panda, though, with a shot. Is there anyone back to save it? It looks like there was, but they weren't quite able to get there.
Yeah, that was a wonderful cutback from Trash Panda. Just the mechanical play showing that he is a tinsel in this league. He has that a little bit more of a mechanical ability to get around that ball and send it back behind the defenders who were sitting in the front side of the net again. So now we're seeing a 1-goal lead back for the Bulls. Can they keep up the pressure and shut the Tyrants down? Or are the Tyrants going to come out here and tie the game up? Trash Panda trying to send it out, but Swanson is there. Bachum's going to follow it up, trying to get it out, but Taz Strip is there, keeping the pressure on. Senor Flip-Flop trying to get a touch, but he can't. We got 2 Bulls players sitting right here in the corner together. You've got to ask, is that the best play for them? Swanson's going to try and send it back into mid, but Bachum is there. Going to try and keep the pressure, and it's going to go all the way down to the Bulls end. Nobody's back at net. Taz Strip's trying to get back. He does get a touch. We're just going to go right to Trash Panda, and all 3 of the Bulls players are in their corner, and Trash Panda's going to capitalize. That's what we said they cannot bear. All 3 on top of each other, not rotating, and the Tyrants capitalize on that so quickly.
I told you the Tyrants were going to 5-0 this series. Anyways, on kickoff, we will have Trash Panda and Taz Strip. Trash Panda winning by a good little bit. Now he's looking for a teammate mid. Bachum trying to be that teammate. Gets a little bit of an awkward touch. Swanson there to save it. Swanson I don't know how I said that wrong, but I did some way or another. Trash Panda, though, with a little bit more of an offensive push. Here's Carshul trying to play some defense. Task Strip there to block Trash Panda, tell him you are not coming anywhere near this net. We still have 1 minute remaining, or 50 seconds remaining, and the score's tied 2-2. This is a lot closer game than what we've been seeing.
But there's an attempt, just a little too fast from Trash Panda. He can't get it down into the net. Double taps it off the crossbar, but we're still seeing there's a back pass from the Tyrants. Are they going to start setting up the passing plays? It looks like the Bulls are kind of starting to fall apart here. Tash Trap going to pass it down to Swanson. Swanson can't get it past the Tyrants defense. Bacham going to try and take it out, but misses the touch at the wall. Carshall's going to get it right over. No one's there to finish it, and Carshall touches it over his teammate. Tastrip's going to send it back in, but all of the Bulls player upfield. Is it going to work? Yes, it will. A little bit of a team bump, give him a little bit of that speed to get it right past Trash Panda. And here we have a lead for the Bulls with 13 seconds left.
What did I tell you? I said...
This? Okay, flip-flop. Okay, flip-flop.
All right.
We hear you.
All right, we now have Swanson here ready to try and make something happen, even though there's only a few seconds left. Tastrip's actually going to be the one to get the touch on the ball. Really, Bulls are just celebrating this. Let's be honest. They finally got the momentum they need to move forward.
Yeah, they took a game against the Tyrants. You got to say that had to have been from their early pressure, because once the Tyrants started getting on, they were killing it. Yeah.
Tyrants, absolutely amazing. It almost makes me wonder, we did a server reset because of one of the Bulls players' pings. I'm not going to bring names into this. Did that make a difference? Do you think it was potentially lag that was causing a problem for the Bulls?
You know, I don't know about that, honestly. I couldn't tell you there, but we're seeing a much better game out of the Bulls now. We're seeing, as long as they don't get on top of each other and rotate into each other, then they should be fine. They could take this last game.
Yeah, most definitely. Here we are, all the players starting to come back into the lobby. We are about to go into game... Is this game 5? This is game 5.
Yes, this is game 5. So the Tyrants have taken it. The Bulls can't do that, but they can take a game back here.
Yeah, most definitely. Here's Carshall immediately attacking with the pop from Tastrip on kickoff. Carshall, the 5-sal, making himself known. I don't know what else to say. Making himself known.
Yeah, and that's what we need to see from them. We need to see them come out early, come out firing, score those goals. Don't give the Tyrants time with the ball. Like we were saying earlier, as long as they can shut down the Tyrants, then they should have this. But as I say that, Marshall's not going to get the touch he wants, and Bacham gets it to slip right past off this touch. You know, those geometry balls there, it just rolls right in between Marshall and the post, and he can't stop it, and it goes and ties up game number 5.
Yeah, here we are, Carshall and Bacham on kickoff. Swanson giving his teammate a little bit of a nudge to get the ball to the Tyrants corner. We do have a tied match, as you just mentioned. Give me your hot takes for this match, because I'm not giving mine until later in the match for unknown reasons.
So, my hot take here. If the Bulls can shut down Trash Panda, they can take this game. But as I say that, Trash Panda up. Can he get the double? No, but Tastrip's not going to get to it either. Nobody from the Tyrants are there to follow up. Bacham trying to send it back to the Bulls end. He's up, gets the touch towards the backboard of the Bulls. He's going to keep on it, and that's going to roll right in front of the net. All 3 Bulls players in the corner, but Trash Panda not able to get there in time, and we've seen that twice now. A flip-flop. Going to try and send it upfield, but he gets sent back to his own end. Bacham there gets it. Tastrip just barely able to get a touch. Trash Panda going to pressure it. It's going to come towards the Bulls net. Nobody's there. Can Bacham get the shot? No, they can't, but can Senor follow up? They can! And that is what the Tyrants have been doing. They have been sinking these pass plays that just have an amazing amount of pressure, just again and again off the backboard. And when they do that, they seem unstoppable.
Absolutely. This has been an interesting match 5. We are only about a minute in, and yet there's already been 3 goals spotted. All 3 Tyrants just in the net there. Not sure what was going on. Here's Tastrip, though, with a little bit of a carry. Swanson to try and get a hit. Not quite able to connect and messes Carshall up a little bit there. Here's Swanson now with a save. I'm not sure if that's the save he was going for, but it's a save he got. I'm sure he will be happy to take it.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't go in the net, the scoreline still shows the same, right? Trash Panda gonna send it down to the Bulls' end. Swanson gonna take it away from his teammates, send it back over to the Tyrants. Occam's on it. Can he get another touch to pass it out to mid? He can get a touch, but it's not where he wants it to go. Senior Flip-Flop sends it back over. Trash Panda gonna be on it. He's gonna send it off the backboard. This is one of those dangerous plays for the Bulls. Occam's there. Can he get it in the net? No. Pass strip there to save it.
Yeah, here we see Taz strip again. Here's Carshall, though, going to be in the corner. Trash Panda trying to make Carshall look bad, but Taz strip is there to back up his teammate. Swanson giving Carshall a little bit of a kiss there. We'll just ignore that. Swanson to get the ball in front of Tyrant's net. Taz strip to stop Trash Panda's run. This is what the Bulls need. They need to keep doing these challenges to Trash Panda, keep Trash Panda under control. And now we actually see Bockelm as their biggest threat because they have Trash Panda under control.
And what a pass there from Bockelm. It seems like we were talking about shutting down Trash Panda, but when they shut him down and focus on him, Bockelm and Senor are connecting for these pass plays. They're just, everybody's focused on that third player coming in, and they're not paying attention to the pass coming across. They're not getting those touches they want. As we say, Occam up, gets it down and around the last defender, but Carshall is able to rotate behind it and get on there. Can anyone challenge him for the touch? No, they don't. Trash Panda's going to go to the back wall. Doesn't get the touch he wants, but luckily his teammate's there, but it's not enough. Taz strip coming in to put the game back within 1 for game number 5.
The game is still within reach for this Bulls teams. We have a 3-2 score with just under 2 minutes left. It is anybody's game. What is going on? I still am not putting in my predictions.
Yeah, and we're seeing Bockelm with a little attempt to pinch it right in off the post, but it's just too wide for him. Swanson's going to try and take it out, but with no boost, Trash Panda meets him there. Taz strip's ready to bang it down to the Tyrant's end. Bockelm does get the touch to keep it from going into their net, and there's a demo coming out of Trash Panda. Is that going to be on from Bockelm? No, it's not, but Trash Panda there to follow it up, gets the double off the post, and widens up the score again. A 2-goal lead with 1:29 left, and you got to say that came from the demo. Setting Carshall there, just not able to get to it in time, and Trash Panda puts it back in the net.
We say they locked down Trash Panda, and then immediately, or almost immediately, Trash Panda there with an amazing double tap. Absolutely beautiful. They're doing their job good, but Trash Panda is making it look like they aren't doing it good enough. Here's Taz strip, though, up for 50ing on the Trash Panda himself, and does actually get it. Swanson now to make a one. Oh, he wants a shot there. That's what I'm trying to say. Senior Flip-Flop going up for it, but it is we're past that play now. Go ahead.
Yeah, he has no boost right here. Senor just hunting for boost anywhere he can find it. And there we go with a pass from Carshall to Taz strip. He can't get into the back of the net. Bockelm's going to be on this, going to send it towards the Bulls' end, but Swanson's there to turn it around. Trash Panda going to send it back upfield. What is he going to do here? They left him time. He's going to pass it off the backboard, go for a bump play, but Bockelm send it towards the net. He can't get the bump anyways. Your Flip-Flop's going to meet this with Swanson, but doesn't get there. Trash Panda able to save it. And you know what we're seeing out of this here. They can't shut down Trash Panda if the Bulls aren't on the field. We're seeing a lot more demos come out of the Tyrants.
Yeah, most definitely. We are noticing that a lot. Here's Bockelm with a pass to Trash Panda off of the backboard. And that may seal the deal. They have 11 seconds to score 3 goals. I don't know how possible that is. I'm sure mathematically it works. The likelihood of it, I think Tyrants are going to win. Game 5. That's my
Oh,
assumption.
yeah. Do you think that? Well, we got 10 seconds left. Let's see if anybody can get another goal, pad the stats a little bit. Trash Panda going to go for a shot, and he does sink it into the back of the net again. That's going to put him up to 3 goals in this game with 4 shots. But Bachem coming out with 6 shots so far in this game. Now you got to say from the Bulls, they just lost their rotation. They were doing so well, and then they got caught up on each other. They seemed like they got a little bit nervous, and now the Tyrants have shut it down and taken it 4-1.
Looking at the chat's prediction, we had a 10.7K amount of them little bubbles. I don't know what it is. League points. Someone's getting LO points. No, some league points. There is 69% to the Tyrants and 31% to the Bulls. So Tyrants were predicted to win, and they did. They won a 4-1 series. Any summary you have for this match here, Notorious?
Yeah, I gotta say, Tyrants doing well there. They had some little bit of mishaps here and there, but other than when they got demoed, they had a really good series here. They rotated well, they shot well, they passed well, they had good aggressiveness. Now for the Bulls, it's back to practice, back to replay reviews, back to the drawing board to see what they need to do in the coming weeks. It's still a long season coming here. These games do matter, but they have a lot of time to correct it and come back. There we're going to see the Tyrants going up to a 10-5 record. The Bulls are going to go to a 9. I'm sorry. They're going to go to a 10. I'm getting all of this wrong. They're going to go to a 8-7 record. So, going to drop them down a little bit in the standings, but the Tyrants fighting hard, sinking their teeth into those leaderboards, trying to say, hey, we're here to stay. And for me, Trash Panda, definitely your MVP out of that series. What about you, Bear?
Trash Panda, absolutely the MVP out of that series, the player of the series, so to say. Y'all thought it was over? No, this is what we have for you here on the MLE channel, but don't go anywhere. I believe we are about to go visit one of our friends, an affiliate streamer for MLE. His name is Omega Blaze, and he has a match coming up for us. So without a further ado, any closing notes before we send it over to the after party?
Thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been another wonderful stream of Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. Love having y'all here. Love casting with you, Bear. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow.
Absolutely. See y'all tomorrow, and enjoy this secondary after party stream.